And that's how we do it. Good morning and welcome. I've got a bunch of people over here already in the Zoom room, and now I'm saying hello to all the people over there on Facebook. No, it's not Facebook. We're not doing Facebook. We're doing YouTube. I hope the YouTube gods don't get pissed at me for saying that. Anyway, it's Monday, July 1st. And it's time for Summer Fun Flow, which is the beginning of something really cool that I wanted to do for the longest time. And I'm being joined by a bunch of people. And Aiden is already over there on YouTube, ready to get up and dance with us. He says, "I made it." Yes, you did. Listen, I've got music to play and I've got movements to boogie on with. So let's just get out on the dance floor and make it happen. And we'll start with that change. And a little bit of music. Do you guys hear the music okay? Well, then everything is fine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those of you who are maybe joining me for the first time, or maybe after a long while, and I'm talking to you, Agnes, it's so good to see you. Here's just a gentle reminder. Today, you don't have to learn anything. You don't have to remember anything. Nothing to get perfect. Basically, everything you do is perfect. Everything you do is beautiful. All you've got to do is just keep moving and keep breathing and keep smiling, and the flow will be yours. I'm going to adjust my chair here, but you don't go away. This will only take me 2 seconds. Or 3. See, and now the chair has disappeared. Okay, here's how I'm beginning, and you can follow if you like. Your arms float out to the outside. The fingertips come into the heart, and everything just drips like rainwater down the middle, sinking the chi. Now, for those of you who are new, I pantomime a lot, so just keep your eyes on me and I'll tell you where we're going. One more time. Beautiful. Now, one foot steps out to the side, opening the door. I don't know why, but I'm nervous this morning. I was up all early this morning getting the dogs ready to go to camp and just thinking about being here with you. And I'm like, ooh, I'm so excited. So, big breaths. Now stay with me. Floating back up, arms round out like a big hug, and one scoops under, embracing the moon. That's right. And then the fingertips drift back together, float on down, and sink the chi. Now, stay with me. Take a little bit wider step. And the hands float into the heart, and then down, down, down into the earth. Oh. The old man digs in the garden. I just want to be really clear who the old man is. Beautiful. Now keep your eyes on me as we reverse direction. Floating back up, hug the tree. Breathe in. And then circle around the moon. Looking good. Reversing direction. Coming back to the big tree hug right there. Inhale and open. And once again, circling around the moon. And sink the chi. And heel toe the feet together a little bit. Perfect. All right. Hands float up. Big round hug. And get a hold of that big round moon. And then toss it out the window. Something nice and easy for our first day of summer fun. You know, toss the moon and out the window and then reel it back on in and toss it over your shoulder. Like a pinch of salt for good luck. You guys look awesome. And I mean you guys over there on YouTube also. I, I, I have magical eyes. I can see you. One more. Right back to a big hug. And back to the beginning, sinking the chi. You guys are so awesome. Beautiful. It's always a good time for a deep sigh. Oh my word. Well, I couldn't have asked for a better way to start the summer. Hey, if you got a minute, come back in and have a seat, and we'll chat for just 2 seconds, and then it's off to the races for the rest of the day. And there we go. How about that? Hey, quick question. Did anybody have any fun at all? Just, maybe a modicum, a, a, a touch. Ah, Michael Lynch is over there on the YouTubes. It's just great because he can be in two places at once. Diane LaFontaine, bonjour, bonjour, my dear. She says, so glad you're back. Bonjour she's from Montreal. Some of you may remember Diane. She's our Quebecois from Montreal. And another Canadian, Natasha Haynes, is there from somewhere in Canada. Do you know how happy my heart is right now? It's just pounding in my chest with so much love for everybody. This is how I envisioned we would spend the rest of the summer together. Now, just to kind of get everybody on the same page. So I am excited about reconnecting with a lot of people that have been following us over on YouTube for the longest time, and I haven't had a chance to play with. I've been away from YouTube and away from making content, videos and live streams and whatever for a long time. I'll be focused on other things, and I've missed it a lot. And also, I find myself getting very serious and very focused on things, writing new courses, making sure all of the wheels are greased and turning and whatever. But I like to have fun too. I like to just play, just come on in, and this really does make me very happy. So it's a bit of a selfish thing, if I confess, to do this. So I'm very happy to be doing it again. I've got some new choreography, something different for every day. Oh, by the way, I've managed to enlist one more person from our teaching staff. Jehan Macro is going to join us on Thursdays, leading the Summer Fun Flow. So you don't want to miss out on his class because he's awesome and very handsome. Just a welcome treat away from this, just so that I can give him a plug. So new moves every day, some new music every week, something secret and fun and surprising, I hope, that we'll be able to do together. Also, a little bit of sort of adding one piece to another piece so that by the time the summer's over, we may all have sort of packed in a few new moves into our repertoire. So that's a little bit part of my plan as well. I don't want to hold you guys up. I don't have anything earth-shaking or pithy to say. I just finished writing the last chapter to our 200 level course. We rewrote it and about to release it back into the people who have been taking our learning path courses. And the last module in that course, I've named after the final chapter of the I Ching. So some of you may be familiar with the I Ching, the Book of Changes, one of the earliest books one of the oldest books still being read in the world today, historically. And the last chapter, chapter 64, you get through the whole book. It's not really the kind of book you read cover to cover, but let's say you made it through the whole book, the last chapter is called You're Not Done. The last chapter is called Not Complete. Or I think a really lovely translation is, there's always another river to cross. There's always another dance to be danced. There's always another party to go to, if you will. There's always one more adventure to go on. So I hope that every day that we get together is like chapter 64. It's just another dance that we can do the next time we get together. Anyway, that's my thought for the day. I love you, and I hope that you are well, and I'll see you guys soon. Tomorrow. Peace.